Good morning, Genesis family. Josh here. Just excited to get to share some things with you all this week, Thursday, as we head into our weekend here. Just some things to update you on, and then some things to share with you from the Word. Some things that are happening here at the church, especially in outreach. August is the time where we kind of step back from some of our programming and take time to kind of refresh and strategize and look at what things are going to be happening here coming into the next season. Next week, as a staff, we'll be going on our annual staff retreat just to take some time to connect together, share with each other what the Lord's doing in our lives and just what He has for us as a staff and as a community coming up. So really excited about that. We've got some exciting things coming through our CR2H partnerships. That's the community response to homelessness. We'll be having an event in September. Keep an eye out for that coming up with some announcements. And then in November, we will be doing some highlighting for Homelessness Awareness Month and then moving into our cold weather season after that. Also with Micah in October, we'll be having our annual banquet October 9th. And so keep an eye out for tickets going on sale for that. That's always a great time. This year, we'll be hosting it at Christ Church. So that's a really cool way that we'll be able to really join with one of our partners in that who has really walked with us through this journey for a long time. So we're excited about that. Want to share with you, if you haven't heard, that Andy, one of our Micah guys who is on staff here at Genesis as our food services coordinator, running the kitchen, all things feeding is what Andy does, and he does an amazing job. He helps us with our Pick Me Up program, with our Sunday morning manna, with Wednesday night services, everything that we do here that feeds or serves our community. Andy has a major role in that, and he is graduating from Micah, and so he's going to be moving back to Kansas to be near his mom and his family, and just to kind of start the next chapter of his life. So we're excited to launch him into that. That is really the goal of Micah, is for guys to come, find their purpose, really ground themselves in their relationship with the Lord, and then move into the next season of their lives. So we're excited to see that. We're sad to see him go. He's been such an incredible blessing here for us among our community and at the church, but we're excited to see him go into this next season. One of our other Micah guys who's newer, Chris Clevidence, is going to be coming on our team as our new hospitality coordinator, so we're really excited about that. He's going to be stepping into that role. And so I think he brings just a history of experience working with the people that we serve in our community. He was an instructor at John 3:16 for quite a few years. I know him personally as a good friend from that, and I'm excited to have him joining us. We just got back. I know you've heard from our Mexico mission trip. That was such an incredible blessing, the opportunity to take just our heart as Genesis for serving our community and take that outside of this immediate neighborhood and really exercise that idea of who is my neighbor. And look at, everyone we encounter in the world, whether it's next door or, across the border. That's our neighbor, and the Lord calls us to love them as He's loved us. And so it was a really sweet time to get to go and serve together. This morning, I want to share with you all just kind of a thought that's been kicking around in my mind from John the disciple. He refers to himself 5 times in the Gospel of John as the disciple that Jesus loved. And I've always kind of chuckled at that a little bit. If I was writing a gospel, I've always said, well, of course I would refer to myself as the disciple that Jesus loved. But I've been thinking about that more lately, and I have been asking myself the question, is that true? Is that how I see my relationship with Jesus? Is that how I see Jesus viewing me? Do I see myself every day as someone that Jesus loves? Very often I get caught up in performance or religion or all of those things, and I start to think that the burden of the love that God has for me falls on me. And the truth is that, God first loved us. We love Him because He first loved us. And so I think we take a really great example from the words of John there, where he says that he is the disciple that Jesus loved. He sees himself in that way. He sees himself, though not perfect, though not without flaws in any way, he understands that the love of Christ is really what drives him through his life. It's where he finds his identity. It's not in who John is, but it's in who Jesus loves, and that's him. And so as we see ourselves as people beloved by Jesus, it changes the way that we see the world. It changes the way that we respond to the world. I like to say that the journey of Christianity, the journey of this walk, is not behavior modification. It's not, the acts of religion that we so often get caught in, but really the journey of the faith walk is understanding more and more every day how loved I am by the God of the universe. And then in turn, how do I respond to the world in light of that love that's been shared with me? And so I want to leave you all with that this weekend as you go into the weekend. Just know that you are loved deeply by the God of the universe, that you are loved by Jesus, and that is not unique to John, but it is beautiful the way that is how he names himself. That's how he wraps up his identity. And so I would encourage you all to see yourselves in that way as the one that Jesus loves. Have a great weekend and be blessed. Love you, Genesis.